Okay, I think we're live now. All right, what's good, YouTube, man? It's your man Cue Ball back at it again. Yeah, I took a day off or so from streaming. I've been a little bit busy doing some things. You know, I got three kids here on my days off, so today is my last day off. So I'm gonna try to get a little bit of this in here. Can't exactly remember where we were the last time, but right now I got to go talk to Solus. Um, I got to go link up to the Fade real quick. So
Wait, that room wasn't there before. I don't
actually,
think.
hold up. Did I already? No. Okay. Yeah. Here we go.
Therefore, Harding must have put my pack here. It makes sense. Better place to sleep than the infirmary. Guess I can spare a few moments to unpack my things.
Okay.
The peddler gave me this after I saved his caravan from bandits. He told me nobles think of ruling like a game of chess, that each move determined what mark humanity will leave on the world. We fight each other, we oppress the elves. We're at war with the Untarm. If our rulers keep treating everything like a war game, the only marks we leave on the world will be scorch marks.
All right. I'm going to do that one last. Let's go ahead and do this one.
Varric and his life lessons. I asked him how we were supposed to stop Solus, and he gave me this. Take a long, hard look in it, kid. It'll always show the face of a hero who can get it done.
Man, see, I ain't doing none of that stuff. There we go.
I don't know if I see a hero's face, but it's a face that's seen a lot. Got a few new scars. Some that show up in a mirror, some that don't. But Varric believed in me then, and he believes in me now. I can do this.
Okay, I think this is the last one. And it's for my faction, my
I
class, so
helped
that's
a
why I
lot
save
of
it for
Mirath's slaves escape to freedom the night I met Varric. Then the Magisters cracked down in retaliation, and the Shadow Dragons decided I was too much trouble to keep around. We could have taken a stand and dared the Magisters to come after us. At least people are free because of what I did.
Okay. Where's the other one at? Oh no, now I just got to, yeah, right here.
The tools every professional scoundrel needs when learning the trade. I spent as much time picking locks and mixing poisons as I did training with blades or a bow. That precision, every reagent measured perfectly, the feel of the lock opening, it all just felt right. Right, that's better. Now,
Okay.
how do I get into Solus? Just sleep or relaxing? Maybe if I clear my mind.
Welcome, viewer. Welcome. What's up? We're back at it again. This is part 3. So right now we're just jumping into this meditation and talking to Solus.
Back so soon. It must have been worse than I had thought.
Hello, Dreadwolf.
Ah, but perhaps I am mistaken. You may be here to correct me. To tell me that my concerns were unfounded. You could not possibly be here to take advice from the one you called the Elven God of Lies.
This has been a big week for running into things I didn't think were possible.
You are adapting quickly?
I need to know what the gods are planning.
You are asking for knowledge no mortal in this world is privy to. If I am to share it with you, I need to know what makes you the right person to lead the fight against Algernon and Gillenane.
Yep.
I stopped you, didn't I?
You disrupted the ritual.
Yeah, I did. Even though I'm nowhere near as powerful as you.
Your plan is to tell me how powerful you aren't?
I met Varric when he asked the Shadow Dragons for help with freeing an old friend from Venatori slavers. The Shadow Dragons had a safe plan that wasn't going to work.
So, you and Varric led an armed rebellion and dealt a devastating blow to the Venatori.
How'd you know that?
You helped Varric pursue me for the better part of a year. It would have been foolish not to learn about who was hunting me.
Then you know that powerful opposition doesn't frighten me. I find a way to get the job done whatever it takes.
I suppose I was not so different when I started.
Started what?
My rebellion against the Evanuris. The Elven Gods, as you call them. They wish to reclaim their dominion over this world. To accomplish that, they will need two things. First, the Blight. What exists in this world is a rare fragment of
Excuse
its
me.
power. The rest is imprisoned, until they release it.
Then we shut down whatever they need to do to free the Blight.
They will need to pierce the veil to reach the Blight's prison. My Lyrium dagger is one of the few artifacts capable of doing so.
We've already recovered it from the ritual site.
Excellent. Then they will have to make their own. That will give you time.
You said the gods needed two things, and the Blight is the first. What's the second?
Followers. They have called themselves gods. And what is a god without worshippers to sing their praises?
You think they want the elves back? I don't think the elven people will bend a knee to blighted murderous monsters.
Agreed. Algernon and Gillenane care little for the elves. They will find worshippers among those hungry for power. Tyrants.
Yeah, I'm just going to skip all this for a minute. Just because I can get into a little bit more action on this. You know what? I actually had already went and got Lucanus. Did some off-screen grinding, so I'm actually gonna do that where I was already at. Okay, let me go ahead and load that. See, got the Demon of Virentium. So now let's get after it.
I took this job. It's on me. And the Venatori cult's no joke. If anyone wants out...
Stopping Venatori is both our jobs.
And my specialty.
Well, there's something to have in common.
The relic was close. Find another remnant and we might learn more.
Up there. Is that another remnant?
That should be no problem.
There's always a way to get places.
A lot on display. Nice target for thieves.
If a stand's not being watched, could be they have a nasty spell to ward you off.
Ah, of course.
Almost there. Remnants ahead. Here goes nothing.
Handoff. Third bell. Late.
All right.
Bells ring when ships go in and out. Could be using them for timing, near the docks. I think our smuggler's on a deadline. The relic's pull agrees. Let's visit the docks.
On the way. And there you go.
Thank you.
Demons in the streets. Elevator's locked. Someone forgot to bribe the dockmaster. Still up for a walk? This isn't the only way to the docks.
All right, well, let's get it.
Food later? Oh, yes, please.
All right, through here. I've got this.
Guessing you know all the shortcuts in Docktown. All its secrets?
No. If someone thinks they know all Docktown secrets, they're either kidding themselves or scamming you.
It gives me more defense, but that other one you want. No. I'll keep what I got on. Because once I unlock it, I get more arrows and shit. That's what I need.
They were back asking questions.
Come on. This path will swing back to the docks.
Alright, we're going to get after it. There we go. Alright, we gotta fight some demons and shit. Whoop. Where you at? Mother boy, look, chill out now. Whoop. You thought. Whoops.
Good luck at Rogue.
The longer that relic's in Docktown.
These are my neighbors. That relic won't stay in my town.
Excuse me, man. Sorry about all the coughing.
This city hasn't changed.
You spent time here?
Before, yes. For a while. Not in Dogtown.
Oh, you got the...
This does more damage and stagger. Charge attack. I'll take it.
fancy targets.
I'm very expensive.
Demons.
Venatori? You'll see this.
Home sweet home. Enjoying the tour?
Look, my bad, Chad. You know why I got all this coughing fit. Allergies, brother, I'm telling you. That time of year. Here we go. Slide, slide, slippity slide.
Closer. I'm on it.
Soon, the buyer. Meeting.
Right, a meeting, but where? The trail's starting to fray.
Wrong turn. Nice remedy. Shouldn't it belong to the Venatori?
Not a chance.
Oh, looks like we have company.
Is everyone all right? Nev, you're back in the city.
Templarana Savas. Don't say you missed me.
I wasn't going to.
Really? Because I heard there's a relic loose. With Regularium?
How do you... Never mind. You can't say. You never can.
Rook, meet my friend Rana. At least I think we're friends.
Yes. And Rook, if you're with Nev, I take it I can trust you?
You can trust I look after Minrathous. And you? Are you in someone's pocket, or...?
She's not like that.
If you have anything on the relic,
In the case?
it's my job to stop illegal magic.
You're working this alone?
Not if you help. There's a rumor the relic trades hands tonight, and Albin Bataris is the buyer.
A Magister's son. Interesting. I should get moving.
Nev?
Don't worry. We won't stop until this whole thing's settled.
That's,
Look, you're busy. We just got attacked, which means you won't leave until you're sure no one else is lurking around.
And you won't wait.
What can I say? Work to do.
Where are you going?
For a walk to the spillway.
I'll catch up when I'm done.
If you say so.
Give me 1 second, Chad.
The spillway
All right,
It's
chat.
our best
Sorry
bet.
about that.
Let's go.
Got a friend that's got a sick child right now, so I'm just kind of talking talking to her through some things, making sure she's all right. But of course, we can get right back at it. You know what I mean? No big deal. Let's go.
Rana's not a shadow dragon, so you work with Templars too.
Rana's clean and her information's good. The rest? Only when I have to.
And the spillway?
Rana mentioned Albin Bataris, and she doesn't share rumors unless they're likely. Albin's father oversaw some construction there. A barrier. They don't want people getting near the deal. Find the unshielded crystals and we're through.
That's one down.
Must be one left.
Must be. Yes.
That's it. We can cut through the barrier now. We need to keep moving.
What's these? Light and heavy attacks no longer. I mean, I'll put it on there just because, but I don't need that one. Alright, Mr. Lucanus. We're going to go whop and whop. Okay.
Voices. There's someone up ahead.
Albin Bataris, your relic.
Gods rise and power with them. For the glory of Tevinter reborn.
Albin's our buyer and a Venatori. He's using it now? Move! We need to get closer. We can't let him bolt.
You're supposed to wait.
Alright, 1 second again, chat. All right. Oh no, not that. Chill out. All right. Oh, welcome viewer. Welcome. Sorry about all that.
You're here to stop me.
Bop.
Can't stop
Oh,
a
you
Venator.
thought.
This power will what? Impress the risen guard.
Boy, if you don't. Let me go and do that. Then move out the way before I get hurt.
The Venatorian power.
Block up, block up, block up.
And this part's mine.
Boy, get wrecked. Got that ass whipped, son.
You won't be releasing any more demons.
And you're the smuggler. I know you. You're part of the Thread Crime Syndicate. Smuggling, sure. But Red Lyrium. Working with Venatori. It's not your style.
Here they are.
My son is no cultist. He was completely misled. I appreciate your help, Knight Commander. Let's go.
Nice try. The Venatori rise.
You know he's guilty. How much did it cost the Magister?
Watch it, Gallus, or you'll be charged.
With what? I tie something up and you undo it. Isn't this familiar?
Save the sob story. We got the smuggler. Or do you want Bataris to release her, too?
I'll find a way to fix this.
Damn it.
People like Bataris. It's why the city needs us.
Yeah,
At least we stopped the literal demons.
we did. And we got the relic and the smuggler. The shadows will watch the cult. If that leads to the gods, they'll send word. Count your wins, Rook. We both know they don't come easy.
It wasn't a perfect ending, but Docktown was safe. From tonight's demons, anyway. Nev's past was coming back to haunt her. She just didn't know it yet.
Well. Go ahead and oop, bop. Okay.
I should see what Nev has to say.
Okay, let's okay. And all right, yeah, I'll do a couple of those for a little bit. Just hold up. Oh, she got 4 points. All right, now I need to get some of her healing up too. All right, there we go. That was good. Her having 4 points. I like that. Now, I'm close to the lightning flask. That's what I want next. Health 100, definitely need that. That's next. And then I'll start moving around. So, go here, bop, bop. And I got a lot of people, pretty much everybody. Okay, I'll go talk to some people real quick, see what's up. I'll check in with Nev, but I'm going to try to talk to some of these people too real quick. Okay. Go over here, talk to Harding, see what's up with that. Okay.
Toldar, it's a tunnel. Veden gar velos atredum. But velos atredum is nothing like Isatunal.
It's a tunal. I remember. After you touched the dagger, the prayer, the proclamation, Isatunal? What exactly are you proclaiming?
They don't remember. No one remembers. We don't even know what we lost.
Okay, there we go.
You're busy. I shouldn't interrupt.
No, wait, sorry. Please stay. We can talk. About the stone. About Isatunal. Maybe explaining it to someone else will help get my thoughts in order.
So what is it? What does it mean?
Isatunal is an affirmation, a statement of existence, of being. It means I am here. But no, not I.
What's important is that you're happy.
Happy? Happy's not it.
Okay.
Oh, Rook! Good.
Alright. Go talk to her, then you know what? Let me go talk to Lucanus real quick. And then I'll swing by and talk to Nev.
Rook, Ilario sent word. He's got intel on Zara. He wants to meet up. Fancy a trip to Treviso?
Sounds like fun.
Sure.
The Shadow Dragons have a hideout in Docktown. We should check in, see if there's news on the Venatori.
Already?
They work fast, and with that relic case off their hands, they'll work even faster. Meet you in Docktown.
Okay. All right.
Fewer people than I expected. Let's find
All
Asher.
right, let's get after it.
Viper. He prefers to be called Asher in private. Said I could tell you.
Trouble in the Anvalanim. Darkspawn.
But those tunnels are safe passage for...
I know. We've had to close that entrance.
We can help. We recently had to deal with Blight. Those Darkspawn have to be destroyed before they get out into the city.
If you get through, signal the all clear at the hidden door.
I got you. I got you. Let's get it.
This is troubling. Darkspawn in the city.
And in one of the worst places. The Shadows rely on those tunnels to rescue people.
Now, is this better for her? It is. Let me do that. It's also better for her. Do I even have one? I'll wait. I ain't worried about that at the moment. I'll buy a couple of these. Bop and bop. Go ahead and get that. And the rest I'm not worried about.
Till next time.
Okay. Let me go ahead and equip a couple things for her. Bow. And bop. Okay.
The Unvalanim should have an entrance this way. The passage is hidden by a wall. Venatori, why are they so close to the shop?
All in your neck meat. 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 All up in your neck meat.
Yeah. Is that the wall carving you mentioned?
That's the one. There's a switch behind the serpent's head on the left.
Got it.
Like the ossuary, but without the view.
All right, chill out.
Can't get through here. We've got to clear the obstacle somehow. That did it. We can get through now.
I hate tunnels.
Got company.
Let's kill those shadow dragon rats.
Y'all can get wrecked. And then Bop, you can get wrecked. You can just stay right there.
We can't let them reach the shadow dragon hideout. Even more Venatori. We need to find the other boy.
That was stupid. You should have just stayed where you were at. You can get up off me. And you can die real quick. And then both of y'all can catch this work. Get all up in your head meat.
Darkspawn and Venatori were on the same side.
I know. And that worries me. At least that seems to be the last of them.
It should be safe for the shadows to use the entrance again.
Let's find it and tell them to open up.
And then we'll, you know, bop. Okay.
There it is. The hidden entrance back into the
It's Rook. All clear down here.
Nice work. I'll get the door.
How did the Venatori even know about the shop? Isn't it supposed to be secret?
We help the people in Docktown. They know where we are. Someone might have talked about the shop. People spreading rumors, that's easy to handle. But Darkspawn, that's different.
You really saved our skins there, Rook. Those Darkspawn could have destroyed us.
It wasn't just Darkspawn. Venatori were there too, and they weren't fighting each other.
How is that possible? Darkspawn attack all living things.
Darkspawn are blighted. If the gods control the blight, they might control the Darkspawn.
Darkspawn or Venatori makes no difference. We'll defeat them all.
If you're looking for answers about the Venatori, I may have a lead. A warehouse on the other side of the city. Lots of cult activity. And some of them were spotted headed towards a shop. Could be a coincidence, or it could be something more.
It's worth a look.
Agreed. Rook?
Let's go.
One day you'll move.
Nice to see the Vipers still making waves around the city.
He made his name freeing slaves and supporting their rebellions.
So, the Viper's real name is Asher?
A middle name. He calls himself Viper for first impressions, or so he says.
What do you mean?
Asher just doesn't have the same impact, does it?
No. Sure don't. Come on, Lucanus.
Venatori, we're close.
All in your neck meat. All in your neck meat. All in your neck meat. Ooh, okay. That's got air regeneration though. But that's fine. This does more damage and stagger and all that good jazz, so I'm good.
More Venatori. Guards, probably.
Neck meat. Neck meat. Oh, that was fun. Boy, if you don't... What's good now? Bop. Bop, bop. I'm just going to go over here and, like, you know, do all this. And I'm just going to let you handle that. How'd them arrows taste? Tastes good. Bog up. Alright.
Locked. There has to be another way in.
Boy, you were aggressive right off the jump, weren't you? Didn't work out that well, though. Oh, well.
Let's keep moving.
I don't think that worked out very well for you, bud. Just gonna go and throw that out there. Let's see. Alright.
It's a Venatori. We must be close.
Felt good, didn't it?
That's all the Venatori guarding the place. Right. Here's our way in.
Okay.
I know a Venatori ritual when I hear one, and I know they hate being interrupted.
To control that darkspawn, we have to stop it.
We die for the gods.
Why would anyone even want darkspawn?
That's all of the darkspawn and Venatori. Let's search the place, figure out what they were doing.
In just a second, I'm about to get this lightning flask. There we go. There it is. Okay. All right.
This explains the darkspawn we keep finding in the catacombs. This note. Knight Commander Lenos of the Minrathous Templars is being paid off by Venatori.
Damn it.
Look at this. Draining into the tunnels below the city, perhaps.
One more way the Venatori released blight into our tunnels. I'll tell the other shadows.
The gods gave the Venatori a relic they can use to control darkspawn.
Everything all right in there? Rook, I thought I'd see if you needed help. Did you find anything in there?
The risen gods taught the Venatori how to control Darkspawn. Explains why the hideout was attacked.
We found documents from the Knight Commander. I knew he was crooked. I didn't think he was actually a Venatori.
Let's head back to the shop. We'll discuss things there.
You managed to catch the stragglers fleeing the warehouse.
They'll think twice before coming back here. What else did you find?
The Venatori serve Elganon and Gillenane like we thought. They gave the cult control over Darkspawn.
Great. Sounds like the Venatori are going to be even more trouble.
We can handle anything the Venatori throw at us.
It's good that you're back. You know more about the risen gods than anyone. Not surprising, since you technically set them loose in the first place.
Now, let's not dwell on past mistakes. The cult has its hooks deep in the city. Venatori backers sit in the Magisterium chambers, and now they wield power given to them by the gods. We'll have to get along if there's any chance of surviving this.
May, what are you doing here? You promised you'd lay low.
Tried it, didn't much care for it.
Your Magister Mevaris Talani. I watched you argue against slavery in the Magisterium, but I had no idea you were a Shadow Dragon.
I know you, don't I? Rook. They told me Varric stole you away for a job.
You know Varric?
Oh, we go way back. I'll tell you all about it sometime. If Varric asked for your help, you must be something special. Shame I missed him while he was here. I've been away, laying low after all the allegations. The Venatori fabricated a scandal and had my Magisterium title stripped from me.
I'm sorry, I hadn't heard.
We can talk about it later, if you want. My concerns feel petty when stacked against risen gods. The Shadow Dragons have a lot to discuss, but you, Rook, are expected at the Swan.
Me? The Cobbled Swan, why?
The First Warden is here to speak with you.
The First Warden? Let's hope we actually get some help with the Blight.
Come back when you can. I think we'll need your help again.
Okay. Yeah, I'll go ahead and put them on.
Have you heard the rumor about a new Venatori spot somewhere up?
Now, I need to start looking at other things. Let me see, what's this? Damage versus barrier. I need to start going other ways. What's this? Maximum momentum. And then I can start going this way. No, I need to get this. Because that's the other one I want. Alright. Alright, let me just start going this way. Okay.
So, I know someone in the area who's keeping watch. Find him in the...
They're telling us to watch out.
See if I got anything else to sell. I should.
Welcome to the shop.
So look, I don't have enough.
Anything you need,
I don't have enough of that pure ore. I'm telling you, that stuff is important to get.
Till next time.
Stuff's hard to come by too, so. Whoops.
So, hiring the demon of Virantium was your suggestion.
It was...
Margot.
End it now. Please,
Damn, I leveled up real quick.
Hiring the demon of Virantium was your suggestion.
It was a possible lead. Finding things and tracking Venatori. That's what I'm here for.
After all the jobs I did in Minrathis, the last thing I expected was a Tevinter mage to be involved in breaking me out.
Well, good. I hate for assassins to find me predictable.
Did the Magister
I am Jowen Glastrom, First Warden and Supreme Commander of Weishaupt. I received word of your team's request for Grey Warden assistance after an incursion of the Blight at Demeter's Crossing. You're a shadow dragon, I hear. A criminal organization of Tevinter insurgents. I was not surprised to learn that you are wanted for numerous offenses, including theft, murder, and wanton destruction of property.
Theft? You mean rescuing enslaved people? Murder? You mean the Venatori cultists who enslaved those people?
And destruction of property?
Just felt like it.
Fine. All I want to know is how a Minrathis crook unleashed the Blight.
We've been tracking a mage named Solus. He's actually several thousand years old. In elven mythology, he's known as Fen'Harel, the Dreadwolf, god of lies.
That is a number of titles.
Well, Fen'Harel is elven for Dreadwolf, so that only counts as one, but yeah, you're not wrong. Anyway, he wanted to tear down the Veil and restore the ancient elven empire. We stopped his ritual.
I did not come here to listen to fairy tales. I am here because of the Blight.
It's no fairy tale. When we stopped Solus, something got out. According to the Veil Jumpers, it was the elven gods Elganon and Gillenane. And they're not just evil. They're blighted. The point is that the gods are making the Blight worse. Demeter's Crossing was just the start. That's why we need the Grey Wardens.
It is clear that whatever you did to unleash the Blight has corrupted your already weak mind.
Wow, slap the
You will be taken to Weishaupt and placed under heavy guard until the danger you caused by unleashing the Blight passes.
That's not gonna happen.
I assure you, it will.
We don't have time to fight. I need Grey Wardens marching with me, not at me. That's the only way we have a chance to stop the gods and the Blight.
Let me tell you something about the Blight. It is evil, it is implacable, and above all, it is predictable. The Blight has not changed in over 1,000 years. The Grey Wardens will defeat it, as they always do. And we will do so without you causing confusion with your deranged conspiracy theories. I suggest you come along quietly.
Adamant Fortress 941, Dragon. The Grey Wardens attempted to raise an army of demons. Hardly the models of good judgment yourselves, are you?
Everyone knows Warden Commander Clarel acted alone at Adamant Fortress.
Acted alone, you say? Imagine if everyone were to see the letter I discovered where you authorize her actions. I wonder how that might complicate the narrative.
Are you prepared to risk the security of the Grey Wardens for this deluded boy?
You may be surprised to learn that I care very little about the security of the Grey Wardens.
Stay away from the Blight, and do not pester the Grey Wardens with any more of your nonsense.
He seems upset. Was it something I said?
Probably.
Magister Parvus, your timing is impeccable.
Well, A flawless entrance, I'd say.
Thanks for the rescue. I don't think I could have survived the Grey Warden prison.
A mutual friend thought you might require some support.
Ivaris Talani? Of the Shadow Dragons?
The very same.
I think we made an enemy of the First Warden today. Well, more you than me. He just thinks I'm a dangerous idiot.
Ha! Enemy? I've ignored greater men. No Grey Warden worth the name sits in a Menrathus lounge sipping wine. You need the Wardens? Look for the ones out there fighting the Blight. In the meantime, the Shadow Dragons will keep a close watch on the Venatori. Good luck. I'm sure we'll see each other again soon.
Only
the veil stood between us and a world of blighted darkness.
All right, Chad. Look, like I said, this is my last day off of work, and I do have a whole lot of business and errands to take care of before I gotta lay down for work. I get up at 2 o'clock in the morning for work, so it kind of counteracts and it kind of sucks. So I'm gonna go ahead and call this apart for right now, and it's gonna be a few days before I'm back on it. But I promise I'll get back on and do some more grinding. So, but I appreciate y'all stopping by now, or if you stop by later. So support your boy, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. It does help me out a lot. So appreciate y'all, and until then, till the next time, peace out.
I need to talk to